going to be making a veggie burger, and I'm going to be using chickpeas to make it, but it's not falafel. So that's what I normally do if I want a chickpea burger, is make falafel into a burger patty, but we're going to try it with it being a little bit different. So let's have a look and see what we do. Okay, so we are using a food processor for this. I've halved the recipe because my food processor is quite small, plus the full recipe makes like 8 burgers, so I'm going to do 4. I'll tell you how much I'm doing for 4. So to make 4 burgers then, we have got 1 medium carrot which has been sliced. We'll put that into the food processor. And half a red onion which has been diced. And also a small clove of garlic, which I chopped. It didn't say anything on the recipe about it, but I thought I'll give it a chop. So first up, we're going to pulse this until everything's chopped very finely. Okay, that looks good to me. So now we're going to add most of the other ingredients. That's 1 tin of chickpeas, half a tablespoon of tomato puree, or you can use ketchup if you don't have that, 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and we've got half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of rosemary, and half a teaspoon of thyme. A quarter teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and half a teaspoon of red wine vinegar. Okay, and then we are going to process this until it is smooth. You might want to take the lid off a few times, push everything down just to make sure it gets an even smoothness. Okay, I think that's probably the best that I'm going to get it. It is pretty much a paste. So the last ingredient that we need is 50 grams of rolled oats. So I'm using porridge oats because they are exactly the same thing as far as I'm aware. So that goes in, and then we're just going to pulse this a few times until it is mixed in. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to remove the blade. And then I'm just going to give this a mix by hand to get those oats in. Okay, so now this is going to go in the fridge for 30 minutes to chill, and then we'll start making the burgers. Okay, so we've been chilling for half an hour. So I'm going to make this into 4 patties. The cooking instructions say to use a non-stick skillet and just fry them. Well, not fry them, but yeah, without any oil. So if you haven't got non-stick or you're not confident, you can use oil, but you can also use the oven. So they go at 200 degrees for 20 minutes and you flip them halfway through. I've decided I'm going to give it a try in the air fryer. So I've got my silicone mat that I use in the air fryer. I'm just going to do 2 and then I'm going to freeze down 2 as well. There. Okay, so I've preheated my air fryer at 200 degrees. We'll give it a go at 200. I don't know how long for, but I will tell you once they are done. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes on each side. They are quite warm. I would say they're hot all the way through. I think next time they might need just a little spray of oil, but apart from that, so I'm going to go with a bit of cheese on top. And I'm going to melt this on there. So I'm just going to put the cheese in just for 2 minutes to melt it. Okay, that is the cheese melted. So before I put the cheese on, they were vegan. And you can also make them gluten-free by using gluten-free oats. Right, I'm going to put these in a bun. Okay, so nothing glamorous. I just have a bit of lettuce and some mayo. Let's get these burgers on. Perfect. Okay, so let's get the lids on. Perfect. And I like to serve my burgers with a little bit of homemade coleslaw. Here we go. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay. Let's see, it's quite thick, but let's give it a go. It's okay. Mostly I can taste chickpeas and carrots. It's not my favourite, but it's alright. It's not bad. Oh, yeah. Not 100% sure about that one. Definitely prefer my falafel to that. So, but yeah, there we go then. That's it from me. Keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time.